Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to this video. If you're seeing me for the first time, hi, you're welcome. I'm Jada, and if you're a family member, you sure know I love you guys so damn much. So in today's video, I'll be sharing with you guys few lessons I've learned so far in the Philippines. And if this is the kind of video you want to watch, please don't forget to like it and subscribe. And without wasting much of your time, let's dive into the video.
I've been waiting for you.
Now, the first lesson I'll be sharing with you guys is live a life you can afford. I can't overemphasize on this. Now, we are all leaving Nigeria, we are coming abroad. This video, I'm sure, is going to be very much important for students willing to study in the Philippines. Now, we are all leaving Nigeria to come study abroad, and you guys know you can't work here in the Philippines. Now, all your income is going to come from your parents. So, live a life you can afford. When you come to the Philippines, when they say it's more fun in the Philippines, I'm not sure that's a lie because it's true. Even though I know the COVID came and I've not really had so much fun because we've been stuck at home. But believe me, when you hear them say it's more fun in the Philippines, it's truly fun in the Philippines. When you come to the Philippines, there's so many places to visit. You will meet different types of people. So now, if you don't know your priorities, if you don't set your priorities right, you're just going to be misled. And then you will find yourself living a life that you can't even afford. You know that, okay, you're not getting enough money from home, and then you should just manage that money and take care of yourself and try to survive. No, but because you mingle with the wrong friends, then you're gonna be misled. So when you come to the Philippines, I've learned that you should live the life you can afford. Don't be tempted. You're gonna see a lot of things. Don't be tempted. Seriously, I'm telling you guys from experience, because when you come and then you see so many things that you can't afford, you'll be tempted to do a whole lot of things. But please, just stick on the right path. Live the kind of life you can afford. If you come from a very rich home and then you have so much money, if you think it's best for you to just live the life you want to and just have fun, then do what you want. But if you know you come from a family that's okay, you're just on the average side, and yes, your parents are sacrificing for you, then just try to live the life you can afford. Don't mingle with bad friends. If you have friends that, okay, they are making you do things that you don't want to, you can easily just leave that friendship, cut it off. It's not a must that you must stick with those kind of people. As long as you can't afford the kind of life they live, then just move and live a very quiet and simple life. Secondly, when you're coming to the Philippines, I've learned this: learn a trade. Okay, now in the Philippines you can't find too many things to do. You all know we don't work here, so you can't be working and there's literally nothing to do. But as a girl, if you could cook, braid hair, yes, you're gonna find it a little bit easy because you can do all those things and you're gonna get a little money. Yes, at least you can use those money to like take care of yourself and do some certain things. But when you're coming to the Philippines, please learn a trade. This is me here. I'm just doing YouTube, and YouTube is not paying much. It's not paying much at all. I'm just trying to manage my life, live the life I can afford. That's why I started with live the life you can afford. As long as you live the life you can afford, believe me, you're gonna have a smooth stay and everything is just going to go on smoothly and perfectly fine for you. So learn this. One thing you should learn is, while coming to the Philippines, learn a trade. You don't know what can be important. You don't know what is going to fetch you money. So just learn something. If it's braiding, cooking, anything, just learn it. For the guys, okay, learn how to barb because there are like few Nigerian barbers. So just learn how to barb and it's gonna help you. So another thing is pick up the language. We all know that Philippines is not fully an English-speaking country, but you find people speak English with you. If you stay in the province, you find a little bit of the people speaking English with you. But now, why I say you should pick the language is, there are some people that can't speak English. They won't speak it. I don't know if they are shy or what, but they won't speak it with you. They rather just shy away and run away from you. So if you can just pick like the basic language, just pick the basic things you could use to communicate with people, then you pick it up. If you pick up the language when you go to the market, if you can't speak the language and then you go to get something, they tend to increase the amount of everything because you can't speak the language. I made a video some time back and some of my viewers were saying, oh, I need to price more, like ask them to reduce the amount when I go to shop. But even if I ask them to reduce the amount, as long as I don't know how to communicate with them, I cannot speak the language, it's going to be difficult. But believe me, when you go to the when you go to get something and then you just speak, even if it's very little, you just speak very little of the language, they are usually so excited, and believe me, they will want to increase the price. They'll just give you at the normal rate. Sometimes they will even hold up conversations with you. So I've learned all this. Live the life you can afford, pick up the language, learn a trade, and lastly, I learned to develop myself. So now I came here to get a BSc, and now the world has changed. Everything is evolving, everything is so different. So now you don't expect me just getting the BSc and going back, right? I'm just giving an instance. So even if it's academically, it's with a skill or anything, literally just develop yourself, because it will give you a better opportunity to get a good job. When you are outside Nigeria, I know you will be updated with everything going on in Nigeria because you see the internet, you see the news and all that, but believe me, there are still things that you'll be left out on. As long as you're not there, you're not in Nigeria, you'll be left out on a whole lot of things. So it's just good to develop yourself, because so many people might want to go back to Nigeria to like stay there, get a job there. So many people might want to go to a different country. So just try to develop yourself in general. Just be open-minded, develop yourself, and I'm sure you enjoyed this video as long as I enjoyed filming it. I was literally just sharing with you guys some lessons I've learned so far, and I hope it's going to be useful to you. Anyways guys, I'll see you in my next video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like and subscribe as usual. Bye guys.